Hey guys, we're going to talk about this little guy right after this. Alrighty guys, so we are back today with a product review. I recently just bought my first drone and I bought the DJI Mavic Pro. I'm super excited that I made this purchase. I know they don't make this anymore. It's the DJI Mavic 2 now, but I purchased this off a guy off of OfferUp. And let me just tell you, the experience was great. The gentleman was super awesome, but I'm gonna give an overall product review of the drone, using it, kind of learning it as a first-time drone operator, different things like that. So hopefully this video will help you out. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them down below in the comment box. I'll try to answer them to the best of my abilities, of having owned the drone for about 4 or 5 months now and flying it and just kind of doing different stuff. So first off, what was really nice is when I met up with the guy, he had the drone in a DJI little carrying case. I think he had the Fly More package, which comes with a little bit more stuff, extra batteries. It comes with more propeller blades, different things like that. So you can fly more basically with the drone. Overall, first looks of the drone, it's super great. It's small, it's compact. I like that the wings, or guys, like the propellers, like fold into themselves, and then the bottom ones here kind of tuck out, different things like that. One of the things I didn't know as a drone operator was getting your drone registered. So that's something definitely that you want to take care of. I made sure I got my drone registered. It only cost like $3 or $4 for 3 years, which was super nice, super convenient. And that way I'm flying legally. I think going through and looking at some of the different things as far as drone goes, you only really need a commercial license or like a drone pilot license if you're going to be doing work where you are making money off of it. So if you're flying your drone for commercial use, if you're flying it for whatever, basically if you're making money and not doing it for recreational and just kind of for fun, then you might need a drone license for that. And I think that's something that I got out of it, but again, correct me if I'm wrong, leave it down in the comment box below. But that's what I assume. Now, having received the drone from the guy from OfferUp, the one thing that I wish that the drone kit kind of came with, and that I'm not a big fan of, is when I place the drone into my bag or whatever I'm carrying it in that day, the blades for takeoff are very, very flimsy. And one of the things that I wish, and I've seen this on Amazon, is that it comes with like a giant rubber band or basically a Velcro to hold the propellers in place. That way I know they're not gonna get caught on something as I'm trying to pull the drone out of a bag, different things like that. That's just one of the things that I kind of wish that it came with, so that I didn't have to kind of always worry about the drone when I'm pulling it out for flight. The other thing that I really like is that there is a plastic cover to help, protect the lens. And then there's a nice little plastic piece here that holds the camera in place. And then the other thing that I wish the Fly More combo had come with was maybe some ND filters from Polar Pro or something, or whatever cheap one that Mavic could come up with, because let's face it, you guys have the money. But if there was a nice little simple ND filter that could go over the camera, that would be awesome. So that way I wasn't paying an arm and a leg from Polar Pro or 50 something bucks from Amazon for some ND filters for the camera if I'm flying it under certain conditions. Overall, I think the drone is super great. One of the things that kind of annoys me as well is when I have to go to replace the battery, I have to pull out the 2 top propellers in order to pull out the battery there. Second is the Mavic Controller. It's very simple, very easy to use. There's the antennas that stick up that connect to the drone, the bottom part here that holds your cell phone in place. One thing I do wish that was a little bit better was this connection cord for iPhone that connects into the controller. I do wish that this was a little bit better as far as something, you know, being connected. One thing that I do like is that I'm able to hit the power button and it will tell me here how much battery is left on the controller. And then as far as the drone goes, same thing. I can hit that battery and it'll tell me that I have 100 or almost 75% battery. The Fly More combo also came with 2 extra batteries, which I'm super happy about. For flight time, I've estimated maybe about 30 minutes of flight time for the drone on the Mavic Pro, which is super great if you're doing simple shots, but sometimes as a beginner, I'm still kind of learning. If I only had 1 battery, it would be battery, recharge, battery, recharge, battery, recharge, which super sucks because as a first time flyer, I'm still trying to get used to everything and different things like that. Where luckily I have 2 extra batteries where I can, you know, switch off and then still kind of play with it. I'm still trying to learn the controls for this guy as far as which is forwards, backwards, left, right, up, down, circle. So that's something that I'm still kind of personally learning with as far as playing. And then the 2 little buttons here on the side to take a photo and camera. That's one thing that I like handy there as far as like a video game controller. I do like that because it is simple, it's easy, and it's all right there as far as using it with the joysticks. Now the next thing that I do have a little gripe with is this guy right here. This is like the charging tree or charging port for the DJI if you have multiple batteries. The one thing I thought this did, and I thought my batteries were defective because I had bought them from this guy, was that when I charged all 3 batteries, they weren't lighting up. Only one was lighting up at a time. If you purchase this, just keep in mind, one will charge first. When that one is finished, it'll go to the next one, and then it'll go to the next one. They do not charge all at one time, which I thought was going to be super simple and easy because once they were all done, and I could go take it to flight. I thought something was wrong, so that was a learning for me. This will charge 1 battery at a time, not all batteries at once. I do like the fact that it comes with another USB right there, so you can charge your controller at the same time, and it has an extra USB port, so if you were all doing it at the same time, you plug this end into the wall, and then you can also charge your cell phone at the same time. All super convenient. I really like that there's extra USB ports in the charging dock with a tree. Super convenient. I do really like that. So DJI, good job on doing that part there. Now, one thing I haven't tried out, and the guy who I purchased it from has not tried out, was the battery to the car charger part. This is something that I don't know if I will ever actually use, to be honest, only because of the fact that when I'm flying, I like to make sure that I have full battery at all times. You know, I go out, I fly, and I want to make sure that everything is good and kosher and ready to go. Being that first time flyer with the DJI Mavic Pro, I am super loving it. I will later on include some flight footage and different things like that as far as different things that I've shot. One of the things that I do recommend is getting a larger bag. It does kind of fit all snug in the DJI drone bag. Carrying everything, I'm using an old camera case. You'll see the DJI Mavic fits perfectly right in there. And then if I fold down the controller, it fits perfectly in there as well. The 2 batteries that I got fit perfectly in the front with some extra propellers that I was able to get. So with that, like I said, I'm super excited to be owning my first drone. I saved up and I feel like it will take my footage to a whole new level as far as playing with the drone, as far as doing multiple different things with it, getting fun footage. I'm super excited to take it out for a couple more flights, learn more about it, and just kind of play around. And like I said, I'll come back and do a product review after I've flown it and maybe get a few more accessories for the drone as well. With that, thank you so much for watching this video. It is almost the end of the year. I really thank you guys for sticking out 2020 with me. I do know that there was a lot of product reviews, but with being in quarantine for majority of the year, I greatly appreciate it. I cannot tell you how much fun I have had this year making videos and just learning and, you know, doing all this fun stuff with you guys. I couldn't have done this without you. You guys make my YouTube channel. All the comments, all the likes that you guys give, I am super, super thankful. So with that, here's to a great 2021. Hopefully there will not be as much product reviews for 2021. I can tell you that I do have a fun video coming up of Andy Eats San Diego at home edition. It's something that I kind of created while I was in quarantine, so I'm super excited about that. I do also have another Toreba unboxing video. Yes, I won something else from Toreba, and that video is coming out on January 1st, New Year's Day. So be sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification so you know when a new video goes live. Videos go live every Friday at 8 a.m. Thank you so much for watching this video. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.